To some football now, where the first phase of the national under-20 male team's pre-selection campaign will begin on Friday with 70 players. Now, Communications Director of the Ghana Football Association, Henry Asante Chum, has been speaking about why the campaign of the team has been delayed.
The technical team of the Satellites invited about 140 players as they seek to assemble the best players for the junior national team. The first batch of 70 players drawn from clubs across the country are expected to report on Friday. After a week in camp, another batch of 70 players will be invited as Coach Karim Zito and his assistant, Evans Augustine Adote, continue the pre-selection exercise. Communications Director of the Ghana FA, Henry Asante Chum, speaking to Joy Sports, explained why the national teams are yet to officially start training.
The initial plan was to put all our 4 junior national teams in camp because we had anticipated that in no time, football would return or resume. So we had a meeting with the Covid-19 team in the state, and then they allowed the 2 female national teams, the junior teams, to resume camping, the princesses and the maidens. It took us 3 weeks to put things in place for them to resume camping. So a little over a week ago, they began camping in Cape Coast. And then we also went back to government to seek approval for the 2 junior male national teams to also resume camping, the Starlets and the Black Satellites. Within a day or two, they had approved our request. But, it's not normal. We are not in normal times. I mean, in the past, immediately after the request was approved, you would say, within 2 days, the players should resume camping or they should report to camp. But because we are in COVID times and we are not in normal times, and this time you need to go through a lot of processes and strategies, it has delayed things a bit.
He added that the delay of the teams to start camping.
Players of the Satellites and then over 40 players of the Starlets. The 2 put together will be more than 100 or thereabout. And when you go through the mandatory test, the possibility of having players testing positive for COVID is high. So you need to get a place for isolation for that mandatory 2-week period. You also need to put measures in place in such a way that the Ghana Health Service would give you their program and their plan as regards their preparedness and readiness to come and test the players. Now, it takes time because they are attending to a lot of people. There are lots of such situations on their table. So that is what has delayed the resumption of camping for our national team.
The players, technical staff and all essential service providers are advised to report to the GFA Technical Center on Friday at 12 noon.